Oh, you can hear it now.
Welcome to Jacksonville, Florida. Today is see who will walk out as champion of the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Line gets set, first down. To the ground with the back.
Man, I wish that Titan then would just put the ACC into the SEC and make one big conference.
Thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it. Jesse, what do you remember about
put the ACC and SEC together, whoever's left, and then put the Pac-12 and the Big 12 together.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush, playing man coverage on the back end? Need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
He's moving out of the pocket. And it's picked off. Taking it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the
Thought about trying out Marshall for like the last
next season. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and then it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Now improvising. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires downfield. It's caught. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what you saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He's going to pass. He's got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building, is having fun at your location, doing the different things together to start to build that unity that will make a big difference in the future.
Yeah, there's a saying in college football that your freshman year, when you get to bowl season, you're no longer a freshman. A lot of players grow up, get the extra practices mentally, and from a confidence standpoint, you turn the page. I can remember back to my true freshman year, we're getting ready to play Penn State. We had a lot of NFL talent in my freshman class, and everybody just seemed to grow a foot taller. They were playing with a different intensity level that really paid off for us the next year.
The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Oh, and the ball's out on the return. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession.
That guy just got hurt off that hit, too.
We have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense getting set for 1st down.
Bruised ribs.
Looking to move it through the air. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, as a quarterback, you've got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. And the Hokies in the hurry-up. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Damn.
I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question when the quarterback was doing that. Nice job.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. A fair catch called for and made. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful in
Oh, that's pass interference.
less predictable situation.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels
Bro,
like
your guy
they've
went to
got
the
to be able to put some points up on the board here.
That's like that Saints playoff game where that Vikings guy hit the Saints, and it wasn't pass interference. Oh, he ran. They didn't call nothing, but it was clearly pass interference.
Hit on the tight end there. They knew they had to bring the lumber on the big fella to bring him down, and they just blew him up.
Quick strike complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Keeps the play going. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play.
And those outside linebackers,
I'm just ready to start fresh on a new
so
cycle.
fast.
I'm tired of playing.
Blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Oh!
It's complete. Still running at the 40. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
The running back jumped 10 feet in the air to grab that ball.
The Volunteers are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. On target to the left. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! Ready to try the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. Fielded in the end zone, it's Aurora. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at
99 accuracy, just still.
Even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a...
Trying to set up the screen, and he throws the interception. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown ball!
And how about that play by this defense? Reading the running back, coming out of the backfield, breaking on the football, making the pick, and then walking himself into the end zone for a touchdown.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. He'll call for the fair catch here. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do. Because of that singular instance, I'll say this.
Damn.
You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Out of the gun, the inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about
Mickey
the
Mouse
defender
Clubhouse.
being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew.
Yo.
That intention.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets it up at the 45-yard line.
I just love this guy's.
I'm so ready for this guy to get full-time duties next year. Fuck that quarterback.
He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability. That
He's so fast. He makes other people look not
first
fast.
down, keep this drive rolling.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job.
Shit, the way it was going, yeah, probably.
That's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it.
Hey, just think, I wouldn't be in this game if I didn't give up like a 28-3 lead against Sweet in the fourth quarter.
Quarterback will keep it. Third down.
I don't know what the final score was, but I was up like 3 touchdowns with like 6 minutes left.
The Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10.
Dude, champ, swear.
Use the play fake.
Last game, and I fucked that shit up.
Sliding to his left. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch.
I hear this all the time, but you've got to be able to tackle the catch. Limit gap, right? I know that ball wasn't thrown deep down the field. As soon as that guy caught it, though, down he went.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Aurora. Knocked off his feet. And the Hokies are in the hurry up.
No.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal.
I missed that. No.
It's good.
And then after giving up that huge lead to him, right, I went down and kicked like a 55-yard field goal, dude, to send it to overtime. Yeah, and then I scored first on overtime, and then he scored and went for 2 and got it. Damn it!
Never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building...
I had a feeling after you lost to them that if you would have lost the SEC game, they were going to take you out. I just had a feeling.
Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
You could have beat Vanderbilt by 50 and lost by 50 in the championship game and still been in. Yeah. Yeah.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes his connection. And he goes out of bounds after...
The champ had to win his. If he didn't win his, he was out.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. It just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Got him downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Vols have pushed it inside the 20. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up.
You throwing to the running back?
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Stumbled to the ground.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Man, I'm done. 6 games this season. That's insane.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So they got the touchdown.
I'm about to.
Now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it out. It's Gomez. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped.
And I have a feeling that he's going to move me over to hot tub side and take him out. You know what I mean? Because he's on hot tub side.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
The sure hands, it's Aurora. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
Got it in the middle, it's Aurora. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. The Hokies want to move quickly. He's looking to throw it, using his feet to buy time. Smashes through. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm.
And they got him for the sack. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Yeah, it kind of sucks that like people can decide who has a good season if you really think about it, who doesn't. It should be like a predetermined thing where like each person gets 7 user games and then the computer makes it stuff for you.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got it. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
See, I mean, like the prudence is a big part though, because you know, let's say next cycle you're starting fresh again. I don't know. Florida State user gets 3 straight seasons of 5-star recruits because they got all these home games while you don't. Like, that shit adds up.
On 4th down, going to the air. He's got him and they convert. At the 35, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. What a disappointment. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gomez. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, Dave, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Hokies decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught. They get him down after he makes the catch. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, quarterback trying to get aggressive, trying to take a shot deep down the field, but just not on the same page with his wide receiver as the pass falls incomplete.
They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Hubs it downfield. Makes a connection. And he is marked out of bounds after another big game. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Now they'll try the right side. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
And the Volunteers have this offense rolling. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, to get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He'll try to do it himself. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. I guess in this case, the scramble giveth and the scramble taketh away, and the ball was taken away.
And I'm not sure if he just didn't see an open guy downfield or if his receivers didn't do a good enough job on the scramble rule getting open. But at the end, quarterback held on to it way too long. That allowed the defense to catch up to him and create the takeaway.
Across the 45. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. Fires to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Well, it's a nice-looking throw right there, and I'll tell you what, for Hokie quarterbacks in the past, it's not all about just hurting you with their legs. Michael Vick could kill you throwing the football. Tyrod Taylor could do it. How about this name? Jim Drunkenmiller. You can just see him right now, dotting an 18-yard digger. That's a nice-looking throw. That gives me some Drunkenmiller vibes, Pollard.
Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarter.
Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Yeah, and just got enough of the football there by the defender, breaking on the football, getting his hand on it. He couldn't bat it down, but he got a fingertip on it, tipped that thing away from the receiver, made the big play, saving the touchdown.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Never even heard of Tex Slayer.
Sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass.
I've never heard of Tex Slayer.
They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarter. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack. And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
He's going to throw deep right side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown ball! And the route is on. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Gomez. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense.
I mean, the goal is to get enough people like this anyway. In real life, Tex Slayer probably has 10 people.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding...
Can anyone catch him? And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defense denying a big play as we played 3 quarters.
Tennessee, 35. Virginia Tech, 10.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
This is a third and long. Unloads it downfield. possession.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of...
He'll take a shot. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokie.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball.
The fake, and he wants to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
What?
Coming out with it, it's Morris. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one.
Yeah, so you're talking about that fake in the two-star league. My kicker is right-footed instead of left-footed. So that fake goes to the left side. I fucked up so many people going to the left side.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. He wants to throw. Unleashes one. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
You get some
Like the
separation.
decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The Hokies moving quickly to the line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
TCU.
Balls at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. They're trying to get to it. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And the pass is intercepted. He'll try to take it back. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stay.
And he reels it in inside the 30. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the
If I got a 6'10" tackle, I'm moving his ass to tight end.
Stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
You threw the ball, switched to him, ran all the way around my guy that got in front of me, caught the ball.
This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win. still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
He had no time to switch his player mid-throw.
He'll bring it out. It's Gomez. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out at the end zone is not a good one. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind. Some players can't.
Man, I can't believe I'm about to go an entire cycle with not one playoff win.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give...
Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
I've had 3 conference championships and had three byes out of it, but I haven't won a game in the playoffs.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more
Hey,
on the lead.
Champ, looky though, if I knew Force was leaving, I wouldn't have left.
Kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it.
I would have tugged it out.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Gomez. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to.
I learned real fast though that switching schools in this league doesn't really matter, so they'll just move you wherever they want.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Going to try to get it himself.
Yeah, my whole idea was I was going to be a VT. I was going to be the opposite side of hot, but that didn't last.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage.
Yeah, I said something in the chat about him, and basically I'm just complaining, so I have to shut up.
You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Quick completion on the out. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he
was
moves
like,
the chain.
oh, so you wouldn't have switched?
They just keep throwing him the ball this time on the
I was like, no, I would have stayed in Baylor if I knew you were going to switch me around like that.
Every route he's running,
I thought I was going to be in the division with Steelos and somebody else.
Every chance I get.
I was like, all right, well, I mean, I can win that. Steelos.
Inside the 30. He's at the 10. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make
This
something
team's
happen.
crap. I
And
took
do
it.
it
It was
in
like
a
81
hurry.
overall.
And the Hokies are on the move.
Yeah, got my ass whooped this game.
Floats it out in space. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's the thing.
Oh, shit.
And this has been a rough day for this offense.
Oh, I thought that was a pick 6 for real.
Good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you get.
It's a fake, and the holder showing off that arm.
Ah.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. A quick timeout call by the kicking team here. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
God dang, how far are you kicking that?
Around, but the hands team is able to corral it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The offense lining up for a first down play. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season, and also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man.
Who's
Let's just
SEC
keep
one?
loving on it.
It's complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
And it's picked off for the third time today. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably wouldn't quit. You actually probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, no.
Keep fighting to the...
He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to
I wouldn't be surprised if I lose like half a star getting beat down like this in the Tax Layer Bowl.
Forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Wide open downfield.
Yeah,
And he
possibly.
breaks into the open. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Looking to go up top on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Morris. Touchdown ball! And the punishment has been extended.
Yeah, they say that he's like a team president, but honestly, I think it's just a way for him to stay around the organization because with his wife dying and he has health problems. I think they want him to be around people, not by himself.
Just like that. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one
His wife
deep.
died like a couple years ago.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
I mean, you guys know how it is. You know, like people retire, they don't do nothing, they just die. So this is, I guess, like their way of letting them just be around the boys. You know.
He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
Because he's what, like 76, right?
With 9 seconds left on the clock.
And he just had a stroke, so it's...
They don't seem interested in inching the ball.
You just want to like die like in your sleep. You don't want to do all that.
10 from the 36. Trying to get to it. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this.
Unleashes one deep. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm.
Nah, but like don't most people die in their sleep with like a heart attack or
This is one of
something?
those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like.
You probably don't even feel it if you think about it. Your heart probably just stops.
One more play to pad the stats. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.